What was the biggest difference you feel like for you guys defensively in that second half? Really crashing down on them, it seemed like.
Just picked up our intensity and physicality. And, sometimes it might take a quarter or two, but that's just how the game plays out. And we just stuck with it, and we kind of wore down.
The double big lineup seemed like that able to help slow down Single a lot. What is it? How does that help you guys just having Luther and Emi out there next to Kristaps or Al?
I think it just shows a testament to these guys being professionals. Us being open-minded to being able to play different lineups depending on the matchup and what's needed at the time, and guys being open to whatever it takes.
With playing Emi, how much have you benefited from having three coaches in your career who kind of approach things, at least from the outside, very differently?
Yeah, I would venture to say I've been very fortunate with the organization I've been with, or the teammates that I've had. And I've had three of the best coaches I could have possibly had, especially at the time in my life, right? Brad, believing in a 19-year-old kid and teaching me about the NBA and the ins and outs. And even, times I was frustrated with Brad. I wanted a bigger role or whatever, but, I appreciate the relationship that me and Brad have, and how he allowed me to grow through that process. And Emi, that 1 year was special, right? First time I made first team All-NBA, went to the finals. At that point, it was the best season I had. He instilled, something into this organization that was needed at the time. And then, obviously, Joe, what he's done with this group and leading us to a championship. So I've been very fortunate to have three of the best coaches. Those are three of the best people that I could have had and helped me on my journey.
You've been particularly dominant on the road this season. Is there any sort of motivation when you see all the Celtics fans chanting "Let's go Celtics," or is it just any onus you feel to perform when there are people that might see you only just once a year?
I think it goes hand in hand for me, especially going on the West Coast. Is I understand that the following that we have as a team, I understand the following that I have individually, and seeing all those people out there with Tatum 0 jerseys and shirts, and people having my shoes, and like you said, kids might have got this ticket for their birthday or Christmas, and knowing that's the only time I get to come in town. That's why I never want to miss road games. That's why I understand the importance of playing in front of your fans, especially on the road. So I love going on the road. I love playing in front of different crowds, and seeing all the support that we have over around the country.
The NBA rescinded your tech from last night. Feel vindicated?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm happy they got it right at some point.
How are you approaching this trip? I know you guys start 2-0, but these are some big-time matchups for you coming up, especially against some MVP candidates. A chance to showcase your game and where it's at right now.
I think, just the approach that we've kind of taken to start the new year. Right? I said it the other day, December didn't go the way we wanted to, and we're trying to get back to our identity of who we are on both ends of the floor, and just trying to play a better brand of basketball coming up in January, knowing that we have a bunch of road games, we have a bunch of tough ones. The last 2 games without JB, the other day without JB and KP. Still trying to figure out ways to win. Those ones feel a little bit more special.
You said Emi instilled something in the organization that you guys needed. What was that?
I think it was just a good time for a change. Like Brad had done an amazing job in 10 years or whatever it was. And sometimes you might just need a different voice and just different styles of coaching. I think he's big on toughness and physicality and taking on a challenge and going at people. And that's what we did that year, right? We had a tough start. But with him as our head coach, he never wavered, and we turned our season around, and instead of we was hunting people, and, got to the finals and came up short, but we loved having him around. He's an amazing person, amazing coach.
Thank you.